I'm going to echo Rabbi Lauren's words from the beginning of our amazing service today. Ze hayom asa Adonai nagila v'nismecha vo. This is the day that Adonai has made. Let us rejoice and be glad in it. I am rejoicing so deeply to be here with you today to offer the members and the clergy and the staff of SAJ a blessing from Reconstructing Judaism and the entire Reconstructionist movement, and how beautiful that I can be here in person in this beautiful sanctuary and with some of the amazing members. I stand here today as the president and CEO of Reconstructing Judaism, the central organization of the Reconstructionist movement, to kvel with joy and with pride on the centennial of the first Reconstructionist synagogue, the original flagship that remains a source of creativity and inspiration for the nearly 100 other Reconstructionist communities. I stand here today as a Reconstructionist rabbi who has been nourished and stirred by the ideas and the initiatives that have emerged out of this path-breaking organization. I stand here as an historian who focuses on American Jewish life in the 20th century, who wrote her dissertation on the founding of the Reconstructionist movement, who spent hours sitting outside the office on the second floor, poring over every page of your minutes from the founding until your 50th anniversary, and who got probably the dirtiest I have ever been in my entire life, spending a day with Rabbi Michael Strassfeld sorting through old papers in the room near the furnace that had been damaged in a fire. I had to throw the shirt out, and it took me a week to get the soot out from under my fingers. And I stand here today as a Jew whose entire Jewish identity has been, since childhood, I grew up in the left wing of the conservative movement. My entire Jewish identity has been shaped by Reconstructionist commitments, formulated and brought to life here, even though I never heard the word Reconstructionism until I was in my early 20s. In other words, I bring my whole self, my head and my body and my heart, to offer praise and appreciation and blessing to this extraordinary community on this significant day, kicking off this exciting year ahead. SAJ was founded as a laboratory for Rabbi Mordecai Kaplan and the creative and influential circle gathered around him to experiment on how to bring to life the groundbreaking understanding of Judaism as the evolving religious civilization of the Jewish people. It was established as a model institution that would demonstrate that it was possible to be modern and religious. It was possible to be fully American and fully Jewish. It was possible to be both passionately particularistic and unswervingly universal. It was possible to marry social justice with sustaining community and Jewish wisdom and practice. From the first gatherings to this very day, the SAJ has embodied the core Reconstructionist commitments of expanding the boundaries of Judaism without watering down what it means to be Jewish, and trusting the wisdom and the creativity of the Jewish people, working in partnership with skillful rabbis to adapt to changing circumstances in new and generative ways. 100 years ago, the Society for the Advancement of Judaism was founded as the first Reconstructionist synagogue, and today, SAJ, Judaism that stands for all, remains a sterling demonstration of the evolution, vitality, and boldness of a Reconstructionist approach, and an inspiration for the entire Reconstructionist community. We will celebrate you at our upcoming movement convention, an all-access convention, March 23rd to 27th. So, on behalf of the entire Reconstructionist movement, I thank you for your leadership and your example, your courage and stamina and vision, and I offer you this blessing. May you continue to be a Kihila Kedosha, a true and sustaining community infused with holiness. May you go on enacting the Reconstructionist principle of making space for each individual to flourish and ensuring that the community transforms itself through the embrace of every individual. May you be strengthened and supported in your work for tzedek, justice in this world. May you remain deeply rooted and boldly relevant. And may the entire SAJ community go michayel lechayel, from strength to strength to strength. Mazel tov.